Hey guys, it's Shannon, the Girls Got Soul, here with a little talk about the Galloway method. I don't know what running method that you use as a runner, but for me, the Galloway method has saved my running. Well, I don't want to say my life because it's a little dramatic, but honestly, it's changed my life. Let's put it that way. In 2012, I joined the Orlando Galloway program after having a friend recommend it to me after injuring my back, which I discussed in my little intro video just slightly, and I began to do the run-walk method in 2012. From then on in, I did my first marathon in 2013 and went on to do 5 other marathons, a total of 6 marathons. Every time I've run, I've only used the Galloway method. Now, the really cool thing about the Galloway method is you're never too slow. So that's the honest thing about the Galloway method. The way you would start, and this actually is a very good discussion because hopefully some of the Galloway groups will be starting back up again. With all this pandemic, I know it's kind of going to be a little bit different, so I know we're discussing getting Orlando going hopefully soon. I don't know how early in June or whatever we're going to be able to get it done. We don't have an update on that yet. But once we do, I will definitely post that on my channel as well if you live in the Central Florida, Orlando area and you're interested in that. When you first join, you sign up, of course, and then you come to the kickoff. And at our kickoff, everybody I guess is slightly different. You do your Magic Mile. The Magic Mile is a timed run where you basically put out about 80% effort. You want to put all out. You can run it straight out. You can walk. You can run walk it, whichever works best for you. But Jeff's rule with the Magic Mile is no puking. So you don't want to pass out, you don't want to puke. So you want to kind of do 80% of what you can do. You do that, and our track is, each lap is a quarter, so you do 4 laps on the track, and that gives you your Magic Mile. In Orlando Galloway, we come out with our big timing clock, just like at a race, and we time everybody. Everyone starts at the same time, and then you get your Magic Mile time, and our program directors are able to, within a week or so, place you in your pace group. And I've been fortunate to become a group leader, and I've been able to help many people achieve some marathon and half marathon and 10K and goals, and which is awesome because honestly, the first group leaders I had, I did run a couple halves before that. Well, I walked a half, and then I walked another half, and from then on in, I've done over 40 halves. So all those folks have really gotten me to the starting line and to the finish line with the Galloway method. And what we do actually, we run 3 days a week. Sorry, a little jumpy there on that. Sorry about that. We run 3 days a week in Orlando Galloway. We run Tuesdays and Thursdays, and with that, we tend to do Tuesdays tends to be 3 to 4 miles. It's about 30 to 45 minutes. We have a route that we generally use here in Orlando, and your groups would be set off into, you'd run with folks that are your similar pace. And then you would do that for some mornings are going to be easy pace, some mornings are going to be tempo, some mornings are going to be race pace. The schedule kind of dictates what your effort's going to be on that day. Then on Thursday, we are on the track, which is awesome because speed work is what's going to get you faster, and it's going to get you having an awesome race day. So we go on the track and we do anywhere from 400s, we do 800s, yes, the ASO 800s. And we do ladders, we do all kinds of fun track stuff, and I have a love-hate relationship with the track, but honestly, if I stay on the track and I do my track workouts, it shows on race day. So, and then on Saturdays with Orlando Galloway, we do our long runs. That could be anywhere from typically 6 or more miles. At the beginning of the season, it could start a little lower because some folks are not more than 3 or 4 miles. But typically an experienced runner would start about 6 to 8 miles, or if you're doing a fall marathon, that could be more. So we go out and we have different routes in Orlando Winter Park, and we do that. And those are always going to be done slower. That's the thing with Jeff's method. It's always going to be slower. Saturdays, your long runs are not going to be about how fast you are going. You cannot go too slow on the long run. And Jeff has repeated that to me and many other folks throughout the years. And I remember trying early on to push myself and it doesn't do you any good, you just don't feel good later on. Trust me, you can hurt yourself and it's just not worth it. But if you follow all his guidelines, and it's all about, you know, the run, walk again, and we do not walk any more. I mean, some of them do walk more, but the typical right now through the years has changed slightly. We do run at different intervals depending upon what your pace is, and then from there you walk 30 seconds. And the 30 seconds is a little bit more, you know, it's not too slow, but it's not too fast, so it's doable. So you can get a drink, you can take some fuel if you're out for a longer run, you need your fuel. But like I said, on Tuesdays, you're not gonna be as maybe necessarily as much as a conversational pace on something like that. Whereas my group, we do 30-30s typically on most days, and on Tuesdays we do talk. It's you know, but if we're going really fast, sometimes the conversations are, you know, are just, you know, words and words here and there. It depends upon how much we're pushing. Saturdays always are going to be at a conversational pace. So when we run, we're able to always talk, and that's honestly the best thing, besides the fact that the Galloway method rocks. Just for you run, walk, and it's injury free. You don't get hurt with the method, but the social aspect to me and the support is what makes the Galloway training program amazing. So that's just a little bit about Galloway, and I know I'm focusing on Orlando because, like I said, some of the other groups do operate slightly differently with their Galloway training programs. I know Jacksonville is huge here in Florida. If you're up in North Florida or New York or wherever you might be in Tampa. Being in Florida, I know a little bit more about some of the Florida folks, but I'm not as familiar with all the other ones. I would definitely recommend, if you're interested in more about Orlando, you can let me know at, we actually don't have a website right now. You can go to trackshack.com actually. There you go. You can go to trackshack.com and email info@trackshack.com, and once we know more about our date, I'll be able to let you know. Or you can comment on this video, and I will definitely let you know once we have more information and a sign-up link for the new season. Or you can email me, and I would love to help you out and get you directed to the right place at GirlsGotSole@gmail.com. Soul with the S-O-L-E, like your shoe. And I definitely recommend you go to jeffgalloway.com to check out all of Jeff's resources. Pretty much everything is free. He does obviously sell his books, like this one here, Running Until You're 100, which is an awesome book. I highly recommend it. And he's got a mental training book, which is also awesome. So all of Jeff's books are the best. So, and then Chris Twiggs, who is his main guy who does all of his training programs. If you don't have a program in your area, he can work with you to do that virtually, and he'll set up all your training for the week and get you all set to go on that. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of chat about that because I'm getting super excited over here, hoping now that Florida's starting to open back up. Well, we're sort of in phase one as I record this video. Whenever you see it, it could be later. But as I record this video, this is May 13th. May 13th? Yes, May 13th. May 13th, 2020. And hopefully we'll have some news soon about Orlando Galloway kicking off, because typically before now we have that all going, and of course this whole pandemic has changed that sort of thing, and it's, you know, it's quite different, so we don't know how that's going to be handled. And we're really blessed in here in Orlando that the program is taken over by a Track Shack that works directly with Jeff's folks and Jeff and his staff, and they're the best. So anyway, I hope that gives you a little bit of info on the Galloway method and the program. And again, let me know if you have any questions. This is Shannon at Girls Got Soul.